everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a special swatch and review on a collection that comes from the world of WWE. Yes, you heard me right, from the World Wrestling Entertainment area. So I'm really excited to show you guys this collection. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Leah Garrett, and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup artist, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below that you can check out. I do apologize for the dogs barking in the background. In case you guys don't know, like I said, if you're new to my channel, my apartment is right next to the dog park, so dogs barking in the background. But you guys, I am super stoked for today's video because today's video is number 301. Oh my god, we have officially hit over 300 videos, and I cannot be more ecstatic over that because I've only been doing YouTube for 2.5 years, and to already have over 300 videos, that's a lot. I mean, there are some bigger YouTubers that don't even have 200 videos, and they've been doing it for years, you know, and it's just like, what's going on here? It's just like, I couldn't keep this going without you guys, so the Hubster and I are going to get together this weekend and come up with a little giveaway for you guys, because we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for y'all. So yeah. Okay, so as I stated in the intro, the collection that I'm going to review from you guys comes from a wrestler from the WWE. Yeah, you heard me right. I would have never thought that a wrestler would come out with a cosmetics line, but here we are. If you are a fan of the WWE, you will know her as Paige, but her cosmetics line is called Saraya Jade, which is her actual name. And I was really excited about this one because I love Paige. I didn't watch wrestling. I did when I was growing up because my dad was like a huge fan of wrestling back in the 80s with like Macho Man Randy Savage and Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan and all them. Andre the Giant and all them. But I really stopped watching it as I grew up and got out of it. But I came across Paige from the show Total Divas. I know, right? And the second I saw her on that show, I immediately liked her because I felt our personalities were the exact same. We're both punk rock chicks with bad attitudes but a heart of gold. So yeah, I was really excited when I heard that she was launching her own cosmetics line. She has her own liquid lipsticks. There's 4 of them called the Breakup Collection on her website. Well, what I'm going to review for you today is her exclusive collection with Hot Topic. Yes, Hot Topic. I have an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter palette, and 2 liquid lipsticks to show you guys. I also have 2 liquid lipsticks from the Breakup Collection, and I'll show you guys those as well. I did do a lip swatch and review on my Instagram if you haven't seen it. But let's go ahead and dive on in. So when I heard this Saraya Jade collection was hitting Hot Topic, I was a little skeptical at first because I have reviewed palettes from Hot Topic and I didn't like them. They weren't all that great. There were 2 of them that I reviewed. One was the Nightmare Before Christmas one, which I think was in the end of 2017. And the other one was called Unicorn Glow, which was way before the Nightmare Before Christmas palette. But I decided I was going to give Paige the benefit of the doubt because this collection right here is her brand just in collaboration with Hot Topic. So she's the one who is making the makeup and Hot Topic is distributing it. And I kind of like that because let's face it, Hot Topic's makeup isn't all that great sometimes. So yeah, it is what it is. But I do have this bad boy right here. This is the Kind of Freaky Little Geeky palette. This is a book. It looks like a book. The packaging on it is really nice though. You have the Saraya Jade up here. On one side, you are kind of freaky, and on the other side, you're a little geeky. It does have the cruelty-free and vegan stamp on here. There is no carmine in this palette, so therefore it is vegan. On the kind of freaky side, you have these shades. This side is for when you want your bold, blown out looks and you want to just feel that vampiness going on. I used most of this side for my look today. I did use this palette for my whole eye look. And I mainly use like these purples on this side. And then we have the little geeky side, which looks like this. This side is when you want to, you know, tone it down, have your neutral look, maybe for work, maybe for a, you know, special occasion like a wedding or whatnot. But the best thing about this palette is that the shades are cohesive with one another. So you can use shades on this side and then flip it into this side and use these shades as well. So I really do like that. And I like how she made it into like this book type deal. It is really, really cool. Like I said, I did use this for my eye look today. So let's go ahead and start swatching. Before we get started with the swatches, I do want to say that I had a time getting these palettes to me. I did order them from Hot Topic, and the first time they came in, they all came in broken because I shipped them in a bag. If you saw my Instagram stories, you know exactly what I'm talking about because I was not a very happy Melissa that day. But they sent me new palettes. They're good to go. We're going to start swatching. All right. I'm going to start on the little geeky side because it is more of the toned down neutral shades. And then we'll get into the fun, freaky, kind of freaky side. All right. You have 12 shades here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mattes and 1, 2, 3, 4 metallic shades. Now, like I said, I did have issues with the shipping with Hot Topic because it came in broken. These metallic shades are very fragile. You are going to have to take care of this palette and make sure you don't drop it because they are very, very fragile. Because they are very, very soft. The mattes feel okay. They're not the best feeling in the world, but I felt worse. So, but they are smooth. They're not chunky or chalky. They just kind of have a little rough texture to them. Well, not texture, they're just a little rough feeling. All right, so this is Oddball, this is Underdog, and this is Jett. No primer on my hand as always. You're not really going to see Jett all that well because it is a transition shade. Well, you can see it a little bit. And this is Underdog. Looks pretty decent as a swatch. Let's see. She's blending really nicely. And I know that on me, Jett did kind of look like it disappeared, but I was able to build it up a little bit more. And Oddball is gorgeous. I have it on my inner corner and I have it halfway on my lid. Oh, and on my brow bone. Next 3 shades we have are Bowie, Leather, and Enchanted. It's kind of weird that this shade is leather and it's pink. Bowie, Leather, and Enchanted. You do get some kickback with the mattes. Bowie does look a little bit chalky, but I was just able, that's a gorgeous color. Look at that payout. see how this matte blends. That's not bad. Not too bad. The next three shades are all matte shades. We have Queen, Attila, and Mercury. Like I said, you are going to have kickback with the mattes. Especially these darker colors. Okay. This is Queen, Attila, and Mercury. Make sure my hands dry. They look a little bit patchy. Let's see if I could blend this out to make it look a little bit better. It's not too bad. I think it'd probably be better on the brush. I mean, because you see right here where just the pigment just wants to stay. But it might blend better out with a brush. I mean, because I am blending out with my finger. Now this one right here, which is Mercury, blended out pretty nice. In the last row, we have is Weirdo, Different, and Geek. Weirdo is a matte, Different is a metallic, and Geek is a matte. I like the pan size on these. Weirdo, Different, and Geek. Brain. Little bit chunky with Different. Which is this shade right here. It's a little chunky. Oh, Melissa! I totally just did that with the wrong finger. Fail. Okay. I am going to wipe these swatches off and we're going to check out the kind of freaky side. Okay, let's check out this kind of freaky side and swatch these bad boys. On this side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 metallic shades. So overall with this whole palette, you have a really good ratio of mattes to metallics. There are no satins, there's no glitters in this palette. They're just metallics and mattes. Whoa, I almost hit myself in the face. All right, the first three we are going to swatch are Siren, Creature, and Fatale. Siren is a metallic, Creature is a matte, and Fatale is a metallic. I did use Creature for my eye look today. You can actually see it like right there. It was somewhat of a transition shade for me. I put it on top of my transition shade. There we go. I totally just cheated. Look at this silver. I am like, or this like grayish metallic. I don't think I have a shade like this. That's very unique. And Creature built up. I don't know English today. Creature built up like a dream. It blended amazing. I do have footage of me putting these eyeshadows on, so I will roll that footage for you guys as soon as I'm done swatching. Next row we have is Craft, Winona, and Scream. I did use Craft to deepen up my crease. It is a matte shade. Winona is a matte. And Scream is a metallic. Wait till you guys see this blue. Thing closed. All right, this is Craft, Winona, and Scream. Look at that blue. That is so pretty. Craft blended out, is it Craft? Yeah. Craft blended out really well. And then here's Winona. Next row, we have Charmed, Prince, and Lagoon. I did put Charm on my lid before I took a little bit of Oddball and put it, you know, halfway through my lid. Charmed, Prince, and Lagoon. Ooh, look at this copper shade. Holy cow, that is good. Let's see if this will go out a little bit further. There we go. Now, with these metallics, they may not put a lot of pigment on at first, but when you wet your brush, oh my god, it is insane. Because that's what I had to do with Charmed. I tried putting it on with a dry brush, and it was there. It just wasn't, you know, as pigmented as I wanted it to be. But once I wet that brush, oh my god, it was like, well, bam! At least I didn't have to, you know, apply it with my finger like the Too Faced metallics on Tuesday. All right, and the last row, we have Night, Lydia, and Freak. I did use Lydia as my base shade. Night is a metallic, Lydia is a matte, and Freak is a matte. Ooh, I am liking this color. I am going to have to play with that soon. That's a really good black. That's a really good white. I didn't use too much of it. Ooh, and it blends out really nice too. Lydia blended out, you know, as base shade. All right, I'm going to take these swatches off. I'm going to roll you the footage of me applying these shadows to my eyes, and then we're going to check out the highlighter palette. Next up, I'm bringing up this bad boy. It is the highlighter palette. I really do like the sleek packaging of it and the, you know, holographic black. It's really cool. I really do like it. I did use this highlighter palette today on my cheeks, and I had to use it. I couldn't wait to show you guys. I just had to put it on. You do get a nice size mirror. You get 4 highlighters. Now, before you be all like, oh my god, Melissa, they're all white. Just wait. I like how the mirror, it says, I don't want to be like you. Don't be, it says on the top, I don't want to be like you. And then down here at the bottom, it says, don't be like everyone else. Be like yourself. Be you. And that is, you know, Paige's motto. So, you have 4 shades here. You have Silver Bullet, Creature, Moonlight, and Martian. I used the shade Silver Bullet today. It is a very, very silverish, grayish highlighter. Now, I'm going to swatch these and then we'll talk. This is what they look like on my finger. Look at them bouncing off my light. This is Silver Bullet. This is Creature, Moonlight, and Martian. All right, we have Silver Bullet. We have Creature, Moonlight, and Martian. They are a little bit chunky, I will say that. I'm getting shades all mixed up. They are a little bit chunky, I will tell you that. They are very soft highlighters. You're not going to need a lot to pack on the pigment. Now, I love the payout of these. This one right here is a silver grayish, but if you put too much on, I don't know if you guys can see it because I did put a little bit too much on. I do have a little bit of like a gray tone going on right here because that's the highlight. I mean, look at that. And this was even after I took my powder brush and tried to tone it down some. It looks like that. But I had way too much on and I look like I had gray on the upper part of my cheeks. But it is a gorgeous shade. I didn't use Creature, and I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to use Creature because it is a little bit too dark for me. Moonlight has a light blue shift to it. I'm not sure if you can pick it, if my camera's picking it up. Let me try to, I did get Creature in some of these. And you see what I said when it's chunky? There it goes. There's the blue shift. And then Martian is green. I cannot wait to use this shade right here. Because you guys know I'm a sucker for green highlighters for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. I just think Silver Bullet is a little bit too intense, especially for someone who is a fair skin. I mean, I think it's a little bit too intense for any skin tone. This highlighter palette really isn't for darker skin tones, and I wish there would have been maybe one more shade so it could cater to darker skin tones. I mean, but Creature would look amazing on darker skin tones. That's my main issue with this highlighter palette, is that I wish it had one more shade that, you know, darker skin tones, medium and darker skin tones could use, because not everybody is going to be able to get away with these shades. Okay, I'm going to clean this all up and then we're going to talk about the liquid lipsticks. Now we are going to talk about these liquid lipsticks. There are 4 in the Hot Topic collection. I only purchased 2 of them. This one is Hex and this one is Jordan. I am wearing Hex right now and I have to say I'm not a big fan of it. And look, it's really streaky and patchy. It's a gorgeous color. It really is. I just think the formula is a little off on it. I mean, it's breaking up, and I haven't even had this on for an hour and a half, and it's breaking up. It's becoming patchy. It's not really what I'm liking right now. And I'm pretty sure, as you saw that I was talking, my lipstick was starting to get a little funky looking. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you. They're a little transfer proof, little kiss proof. There's a little bit of lipstick right there. But I am still going to swatch it for you on my hand. I mean, it is a gorgeous, deep purple shade. I really do. I love the color. It's just, the formula of it is just weird. I think I'll probably use this more with a gloss on top of it than by itself, which I'm actually going to put a gloss on right now. I'm going to put Super Peach from Sexy Motherfucker on. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. And yes, before you guys come for me, my hand is different than my face. I bought the wrong shade of Milani foundation and I'm just like, screw it. I look like I have a tan, so I'm just going with it. All right, the next shade I have is Jordan. I really do like the packaging on this. The packaging's really cute. And I like the tube. The tube of it is really unique. I haven't seen a tube like this. And actually, I think Jordan will look really good ombre'd with Hex. Because this is Jordan right here. The nice brown nude. And I think it will look really good ombre'd with Hex. There are two other shades in the Hot Topic collection. One is a cherry red shade called Sweet Saraya. I mean, it's like the the classic signature Paige cherry red lipstick, you know, that she's known for rocking. And the other one is called, I forgot, but it is a mauve shade. I will put the name of the shade at the bottom of the screen. I totally just blanked and forgot the shade. Before we go, and before I talk about final thoughts and pricing, I do want to hint onto her other liquid lipsticks that are on her website alone. You cannot get these at Hot Topic. You can only get these on her website. And these are part of the Breakup collection. There are 4 shades. I have IDFC and Into Dust. You do get a mirror on the side. And there's a button on the top to light it up. And these ones kind of smell like, they smell like cake batter. The ones from Hot Topic really don't have a smell. And see, you just click it off. This shade is IDFC. And this one is Into Dust. I love these 2 shades. There are 2 other shades that are in the collection as well. I will pop them at the bottom of the screen what their names are because I don't remember them right off the top of my head. I'm terrible, I know. Yeah, I am going to clean off my hand and then we're going to talk about some pricing and my final thoughts. All right, it's now time to talk about my final thoughts and some pricing. I really enjoy this eyeshadow palette. Yes, I did have a trouble with Hot Topic and their packaging of shipping it to me, but I really do enjoy this. And for it coming from Hot Topic, it really shocked me because, like I stated before, most Hot Topic palettes, they're all that great, but this is amazing. I highly do recommend that you get this. You have a multitude of looks that you can do with this. It's just, it's a really good palette. I wouldn't travel with it though, because like I said, the metallics are very fragile. So I wouldn't travel with it unless you're like keeping it close to you and you know it's not going to be bouncing around. But it is a really, really good palette. I really do like this. The highlighter palette is okay. I like the shades. I'm not going to be able to use Creature because it is going to be a little bit too dark for me. I do want to try Moonlight out, and I definitely want to try Martian. And Silver Bullet, I do know I have to go a little bit lighter on that because I did have a, you know, a gray stripe on my face. But I just wish it had one more shade that would, you know, be for more of, you know, the darker skin and medium skin beauties out there. That's just my thing. Liquid lipsticks. I like Jordan. Jordan is really nice. Yeah, this is Jordan. Jordan is really nice. They are comfortable. They're not too drying. So, and that's always a plus. They are a little bit transfer proof. I do like Jordan. I like this color, but it looks better with the gloss, as you guys can see. With it by itself, it just wasn't happening because it is streaky and it does become a little bit patchy as time wears on. Okay, the palette. You can get it at Hot Topic. It originally goes for $18.90, but it is on sale right now for 20% off for $15.12. The highlighter palette. The highlighter palette, it is originally $14.90. It is 20% off right now for $11.92, which is not bad. Those aren't bad prices for that. And the liquid lipsticks, like I said, there's 4 in this Hot Topic collection. They are originally $8.90. They are on sale for 20% off for $7.12. That is a really good deal. The Breakup collection liquid lipsticks. They are $14.99. And like I said, there's 4 that come in this collection. But yeah, I actually really enjoy this collection. I was very shocked at how well this is, and I cannot wait to see what else she has in store as far as her cosmetics brand. You can also purchase, she does have merch. I think she has like t-shirts and hoodies and caps and stuff like that as well. I actually do have one of her shirts that says Slay on it, but it was dirty, so I got this on instead. But I cannot wait to see what she busts out next, and I will be the first one to let you guys know when she does. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to pick up my glitter palette with Texas House of Glitters. We all know she is so super pretty because she looks like this. Don't forget, these shades are exclusive to this palette only. You cannot purchase these individually. And right now, starting today, February 1st, everything on Texas House of Glitter site is 14% off, including this bad boy. Also, you can still use my discount code to take an extra 15% off anything on the site, including this bad boy. And it is right here on the bottom of the screen. I do not earn any money off this discount code at all whatsoever. It is just there for you guys to save some money. And as always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaLeahGarrett, on Snapchat as MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as MelissaLeahGarrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see them with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel out to everyone as well. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Therefore, you know when I'm posting. Even though we mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now that I've cleaned my lens off, you guys can actually see me. When you gotta pee in the middle of your intro, you gotta go. Even though it did put a gray stripe on my face a little bit, I am liking this highlighter. Look at this crater.